Oh, y'all two going. Go Reagan. You might win, girl. You gotta do it.
I can't do it.
Go ahead, Reagan. You gonna do it, Randy?
Okay, so about 1/3.
That was a good try. I got you.
Good water. You with the good stuff.
That's Damon right there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is that Damon? You got another car?
You ain't drinking no
That
water.
is Darla's.
What's in your cup? Let me see. Juice.
It's a Toyota. I can. What's that called? Avalon.
Oh, I put ice in mine.
You put ice in yours, so that's all the water you're gonna have is the ice.
Yeah. Should be him right there.
Okay, now it's. Oh, look. Okay, that's what Randy's shirt says. Black Lives Matter. There's Damon, Darla, Destiny. Ooh, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Let me get you. Uh-oh. Looking like a superstar. Darla.
Minnie Mouse. How are you?
Look at us. We looking good.
Yes, I wrote on fleek.
Yes. I love your hair though. For
Thank
real.
you.
That is so pretty.
Thank you.
And this is me trying something different with a little fake ponytail in.
It's good. I like it.
And that's your friend?
This is my friend Ariana. She's quiet because she doesn't know anybody.
Y'all kind of favor each other. They go down. All right, y'all. I'm recording, y'all. Why Randy be acting like he y'all shy?
You ain't gonna put us on YouTube, is you?
Yeah.
On your YouTube channel. I'm checking out your channel. Do it tell you when people look at your...
Hey, kids. Are y'all having fun up here? Y'all having fun? They got a little swing up here. One slide. I think that's all you need to have fun. That's a... Woo! That's a big drop. All right, Randy, come on down. Whee! Was that fun, Randy? Oh, she's gonna be fancy and go opposite way. Woo! That was almost a close one. On the swing, maybe when they done, you can get on there and swing. Somebody will have to help you, okay? There's the crazy, scary restroom. That looks like something out of a scary movie, don't it? Woo-wee! Destiny, I like your shirt. I like your shirt. That's cute. You like superheroes?
Assembly. Somebody got those little came out. thank you for allowing us to travel to and fro. We just thank you, Almighty God, for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for the food that we're about to receive and those who labored in the vineyard prepared, Almighty God. And we just say, well done. Lord, we say, have mercy, give strength, the time of weakness, help us to know our needs. These are our blessings we have. In the mighty name of Jesus, we say, amen. Amen.
Go Destiny! Woo! I know, you about to chop your friend's head off.
Okay, I'll do it. I thought you were going to get shoes back.
Wow. Destiny, let's see what you got. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You got it, girl. Hi, Leah.
I saw your YouTube channel.
It's Rihanna. Is that a good brownie? Desiree. How you doing, girl? You looking good? I like your shirt. Accidentally had it on selfie mode. You look so cute. Y'all look so cute. Uh-oh, go Desiree. Go Desiree. Go Desiree. Rihanna, Desiree is trying to challenge you. Dance. Y'all gonna do the hula hoop contest?
Oh yeah! I was seeing it for a long time. I can do it with 3.
Uh-oh, she calling you out. I think she wants to challenge you, Desiree. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. You got it, girl. Wow, that's good, Desiree. She is doing good. Look at her. Wow. Wow. And she's still going. Get it, girl. Good job. I can't even do it with one for 2 seconds. Hey, Randy, it's your turn, Randy.
Remember the people that's gone on in our family. And so this year I set up a program, and if you don't know you're on the program, just act like you do. The first person will be Damon. He will be talking about Mama, his grandma.
Oh, you said act like I knew I was on the program, right?
That's right.
Yeah!
Somebody
I'm here to talk about Grandma. I mean, for those of us that were old and were around when she was here, we know, man, she was the heart and soul of the family, you know. The heartbeat that pumped through all of us, you know. The one that started it all, you know. We used to do this every Sunday, have Sunday dinners. You know, we just go by her house, you know. She was a nice, loving, caring lady, you know. Give her last to help anybody, you know. To everybody that was around, I mean, they can tell you, you know. I was the one that was chosen to speak on it, but I'm quite sure everybody got something to say. And I'm quite sure these are stories that we're going to pass down to our children, on into the next several
I'm talking about my mother, Carol Henderson. There's a lot of young ones that don't know her. A lot of my kids don't in their age, but she was a firecracker. She was loving. She did what she do, but you always loved her.
Well, as we call her, my mama, the black sheep, the little firecracker, you know, troublemaker, what she was. You know, she's a terrorist, you know. And I guess I gotta do the same thing, because I have to do terrorize all my kids like I got terrorized. You know what I'm saying? No crying, no nothing. You do straightforward, you know what I'm saying? I get towards, yeah, you gotta tighten up, you know what I'm saying? I had to tighten up, they gotta tighten up. We just pass the buck on. I'm a misser. I don't miss getting the most whoopings though, for no reason. I never will understand it. Yeah, I do too. But yeah, majority of them, yeah, from Tony and Lawrence. You know, I was the middle brother, so.
Real good. I'm looking real good.
You have your one day a year.
I get 2 haircuts a year. Don't talk crazy to me, okay? Kalana is crazy like our mama. She used to beat me up for no reason. And I'm the best looking kid she put out.
What? You have lost all of it.
You know, when she got me, she was like, "Oh, the little angel from the heavens," and she was like, you know,
It was I'm not gonna say a love-hate relationship, but I think I act so much like her that I couldn't stand her. But I knew that at the end of the day, she still loved me. And even when I hear some of the songs she liked, I find myself like getting excited when I watch wrestling and things like that, just because her spirit still moves through me. So,
John Q.
Yeah, John Q. I cry, remember the Titans every time I watch it.
Right now, he'll be about 58 years old. One thing about Grady that I remember, I couldn't understand, the guy was so smart. I used to tell him in the morning, I said, "Man, what are you doing this morning?" He said, "I'm doing my homework." I said, "Man, I'm almost time to go to school." He said, "I'm doing my homework." How could he get up and do his homework without nothing in it? And another thing I remember about him, Grady, he had a way of charming. You know, when he wanted something from me, he would come by and he would just sit down and give me that look. I said, "What is it?" And he just looked. I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." He just looked. Then I figured out, yeah, well, here it is. It was my car key. It was money out of his pocket. He graduated from Sumner at the honor school. And the tragic thing in his life and in our life too was when he passed away. He worked at the Turner House down on 3rd Street as a counselor. And as the story goes, this little girl, she was running around in the pool, and he was telling her, "Don't get on the edge." And somehow she didn't pay no attention, and she got on the edge. And then, come 8 o'clock that night, we wondered where Grady was, and come to find out he's at the bottom of the pool. Because he went in the pool trying to save this girl's life, and lost his own. And that's what I remember my brother. You know, and I wish it was, because, yeah, I just had to tell this. The boy had a way with women. And being an old man like me, I thought I was going to tag along.
For a Bible study one day, so I'm going to read it now because I think it applies to our shirts and basically something about us too. Who do you think you look like? Do you have your father's eyes and your mother's nose? Do you look exactly like one with no resemblance of the other? Do you have hips like Grandma Bercy? Do you have a craving and don't know where it comes from? What did God mean when he said he knew you before you entered your mother's womb? You are his image, spirit and flesh coming together. What is an image? An image is not the whole person or the original, but more like a replica. You know it looks like the original, but it isn't. Through the image, you can pretty much tell what the original looks like. God said in Genesis 1:26, "Let us make man in our image." Are you an image of God? How can you tell? God says we worship him in truth and spirit. Did you ever wonder why the first commandment is thou shalt not kill? Why every time we destroy one another, we kill an image of God? Did you know the penalty for killing an image of God is death? If an animal kills an image of God, that animal is to be destroyed. What are you doing to protect God's image? Norma Henderson Bell. And I would just like to say a few things. I thank everybody for coming out. I thank all the participants. This year we're going to be passing the torch. That means the senior part wants to sit down and let the younger people take over. And in passing of the torch, and as you come forward, I want you to know who were family members who expect to do what. Damon will be taking Uncle Marvin's place. Damon.
I was getting ready.
That's what the head person does. That's what the head person does. Chrissy and Carlotta will be taking my place because my place is really a hard place. Tony will be taking Lonnie's, which means you're going to have to do something because Lonnie does
exactly.
That's going to make it stronger. And Grady and little Randy's going to be taking Randy's place. That means we need grillers. Okay?
I'm glad little Randy doing it good.
That just means I'm gonna have to play dual roles because.
And if your name's not on this list, we expect everybody to help and do whatever. Who's taking your place? I guess I take your place. Lily.
No, yeah, I'm just coming over.
And my she does nothing but run her mouth in the family. We all know. She cooks. Anybody wants to complain about anything, go to Aunt Pat. That's the complaint department. Don't come to me. And Carlotta's, we're going to start our activity now with the kids, and Carlotta's over that. And if anybody want to say anything about anybody's on program, if you want to say a word about any for the memorial, you can.
Randy?
The floor is open.
I like to say a word.
Okay, the floor is open.
First of all, I need a clarification. I don't have to grill anymore. Is that?
No, that's not right.
Okay, I got it.
You know why you was put in that group? I'm just trying to bring people in to help you. No, you're too young to be retired. The only people being retired is BT and Morgan.
One thing about being one of the youngest in the family, you have to obey your older siblings. Some of you don't relate to that. But Norma actually carried me around as an infant, changed my diapers, and she was like my surrogate mom. So when she speaks, I listen. Just word of wisdom. I just want to take a few moments. I want to just speak to my sister Carol. We're 18 months apart. She was definitely a very giving person. She would give you the shirt off her back. Very athletic, one of the more athletic persons in our family. You can see her kids are very athletic also. Just a nice person. She was my friend. We did everything together. Even up until the time when she started courting, I was a little slow. I didn't figure out the boys started coming around, and I thought they was coming around to see me so we could play sports. So it took me a little while to kind of figure that out, that she was kind of moving into that phase where she was getting the court, and they were actually coming to see her. They didn't want anything to do with me. But we definitely sorely miss her. She was definitely a champion. She has five fine kids here to carry on her legacy, never to be forgot. She was definitely a fire plug, as the kids would say. She was very passionate about those things she believed in. But like I say, she had a big Valentine. She would just give you the shirt off her back. She would do anything for you. But I just like to leave you with, when I start driving, I got a car before she did. It just worked out that way. She would always approach me and say, "Can I use your car? I'll bring it back in about an hour." And I fall for it every time, and that hour would be about 2 days later. Boy, I'd be fighting mad. You can imagine somebody had your car 2 days, and she would just bring it back and just kind of smile. That just kind of went along. But that's just kind of the fun times you remember as siblings. But I would fall for it every time. She would say, "I'll fill up your tank," and back then your resources are limited. That seemed like a good deal, but sometimes I wouldn't see my car for a couple of days. But just want to share that with you. A wonderful young lady, sorely missed. I do got one more thing to say.
On behalf of a mentor of mine, I speak with this man a lot. For the people in my generation and right under me, the example that we gotta set going forward has gotta change. If we don't continue on the trend of family and cleanliness and not making it be all about right now, I know that we young, we gonna live for the right now. The older people can tell you that. Then you get older, you get wiser, but the mistakes, if you can limit them now. My son, I got a whole lot of nieces and nephews. We ain't even done yet, but all of the younger kids, yeah, she ain't done.
Ain't nothing in the oven, I promise.
But for real, all of the younger kids, we have to set the way for them. We got to set the ground rules, because if you look around at the world, it's almost like it ain't no moral no more. You know what I mean? You see family, I know people who family members kill each other. You know what I mean? And what we have is becoming more and more rare. But it's only gonna stay if we make it stay. So by them asking us to step up and take their roles, they might not necessarily mean they ain't gonna do nothing, but take the initiative. Come around. There's Facebook, we tweeting, we snapping. Hit them up, call them. I know for me personally, I should call all of them way more. Talk to them way more. I should talk to y'all way more. And we should talk to the younger kids in our family. It's people that need stuff or want stuff or want to get involved in some things that we should be involved in. If I couldn't run to my uncles and cousins and family, ain't no telling where we would be at, and especially for us. So we have to get that right back. Right back. And I mean, I think that's an important issue, you know, and it always got to be about this or that and the other, smoking, drinking, kicking and partying, that's what we're going to do. But for them, if they see that it becomes the norm, then that's why you're smoking at 16, you're smoking and drinking at 15, they look up to us. They're going to do exactly what we do. So we have to change that mentality. What we do as adults, y'all remember when we couldn't even sit around the adults. Go to another room. Go, you sitting right up in here in my mouth, what they say. You all in my mouth. You know, not because it's business that you don't need to know. And we just need to get back to our basics, our roots, and where we came from, man. Make sure that we stick together as a family. Because once they fall apart, if we fall apart, they don't have no chance. You know, that's just what I want to let y'all know.
Boy, I was sick of shit by the time I got back to the car.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Why you walk out like that?
Gone in there, Randy.
Can't whip like me, can't really rock like me, can't sexy walk like me, can't hit the corner like me, can't drop like me, can't hit the folks like me.
They looking too good too.
Like me, like no, bitch can't do it like me, bitch can't do it like me, no, bitch can't do it like me, bitch can't.
You can't see. You can't see. Let me see. Open your eyes. Look at me. Open your eyes. They got water in your eyes. Marvin's gonna jump and I'm gonna catch him. Come on, Marvin. 1, 2, 3, jump!